I don't know if this was a very good idea. Between the wind chimes and the cicadas, I don't know. Anyway, hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I wanted to do just like a chill repot. Yeah, I just wanted to do a chill repot. I have some Tank's Green Stuff cactus mix here, some Tank's Green Stuff natural fertilizer here, and I have my beloved De La Tank's soil mix. I have some plants here that I am going to be repotting, and I thought I'd do a little bit of an experiment. I thought I was going to mix some De La Tank's with some Tank's Cactus and Succulent soil mix. Both of them are airy and glorious, but I figured since I always used to use cactus mix for like all of my aeroids, I thought it'd be cool to just like, you know, try it out today because I'm repotting aeroids. I am repotting long, luscious Syngonium here. This thing has been growing like crazy. I had it staked up and it almost fell off the shelf. It's been in LECA and it's been really happy. Actually, all of the plants that I'm planting today are in LECA. So I'm doing a transition from LECA to soil, and I'm doing a little soil experiment. So this is going to be a pretty cool update video down the road. Yeah, it's just really, it's really big. It's really crazy. It's long. Syngonium grow like crazy. I love this one. It's such a pretty variety. I don't know if you could see that. I'm really hoping that the light's okay. I think it is. Then this is my Syngonium macrophyllum, which has grown like crazy. I got this as a gift from Planting the World Red, Ashley, and she told me, she's like, listen, once this starts growing, it's not going to stop. And boy, was she right. The leaves on this are just so beautiful. They're huge. So we're going to repot her. Is it tracking me? Okay, because last time my video was blurry and I was like, shit. My plant just fell. LECA balls all over the place. Okay, well, here's my Rhaphidophora tetrasperma, and this is why it fell. Because it's this long. Can we see that? Yeah, pretty long. I need to get this out of here. It's going to tip over from the wind. Well, it already did. Maybe I'll just leave it on its side. And then I have my Syngonium Elbow. Yes, she's going in soil. Okay, the reason why I'm planting these in soil, oh my god, I should take those down. They're high up in the tree. The reason why I am repotting these into soil from LECA is because, and I mentioned this in a recent podcast episode on Potted Together, I feel like the roots on a lot of my aeroid plants, Syngonium, Monstera, Anthurium, which I don't have any Anthurium. I have a Regale, a small one. Philodendron. The roots on these plants are massive. They're so massive. It's really hard to keep up potting from LECA and like checking on roots, and the roots grow through the net pot. Listen, I'm leaving all of my Hoya in LECA because Hoya are, oh my gosh, they just absolutely love LECA. Love it. But I don't have to repot them as often because the roots are a little bit more fine. There's a lot of roots on Hoya plants, but they're still not as hardy as aeroid plants. So that's my thought process. And I also got these super cute planters from Target, hashtag not sponsored. Listen, Target. Okay. Beautiful pink, like a pale pink color, and then this like minty green blue color. I got 4 of them, hence why I'm repotting 4 plants. And they're also pretty cool because they're self-watering, so you can just fill this up in bottom water, which is another experiment that I'm gonna try. I'm going to water these thoroughly when I first pot them up. But after when the coming weeks come and I need to re-water them again, I'm going to attempt to just bottom water. And I'm going to see if this is going to help with fungus gnat situations, because I've never been a bottom waterer. I've just always watered from the top. But I hear it works. And one of the main reasons I switched to LECA was because of fungus gnats. I don't like fungus gnats. We don't get along. We just don't. I don't want that to be an issue moving forward when I start to repot my bigger rooted plants back into soil. I don't want fungus gnats to become an issue. So if these planters work, they're at Target. This was like $3. Listen, work smarter, not harder. That doesn't have anything to do with this. Let's get started here, shall we? And let's talk a little bit. I don't know, what do you want to talk about? Which one should I do first? I'll do this one first. You know, I just realized I have nothing to put my leca in. The trash? I have so much leca, you guys. It's not even funny. Give me a second. I'm gonna go get a bag. And we're back. Let's brighten the light up a little bit. Okay, that's better. So, let's start with pink. Shall we? Today is actually me and Jay's 8-year wedding anniversary. And I'm repotting. No, he's working out, and then we are gonna go to dinner tonight. We have not been to dinner or out to eat together, like really out to eat, since pre-COVID. And we're not really like go out to eat kind of people. Like we rarely go out to eat. But we're gonna do that. Whoa. See what I'm saying? These roots, I'll show you. Look at this. Look at all these roots. It's a lot. So yeah, so we don't go out to eat very often. But I'm excited because this is a place that my mom and Ted went to for their anniversary. My mom and my stepdad are married. The light might continually fluctuate because I have it on auto, ISO, and probably shouldn't. But anyway, this is like a steakhouse. It's called Jameson Char House. And I'll let you know if it's good. I'm thinking about doing steak. I usually get fish when I go out to eat just because it's lighter. Like I don't leave a restaurant feeling like I can't move or I have to unbutton my top pants button. And it's just, I don't know, like it's a better full to me. But I love steak. But when I eat steak, I feel like I'm gonna explode, you know? Probably because we shouldn't really be eating red meat. I don't know. I guess, I think I might try steak tonight. And we're actually taking Mia with us because she's with us. Wow. But anyway, I just put some De La Tanks in my pot. And now I'm gonna go in with some Tank's Green Stuff Cactus and Succulent mix. It's just a little bit more of an airy mix because cactus and succulents need a little bit more of an airy mix. So, okay, I have my mix in there and now I'm gonna go in. It's probably like 1/4 filled. And I'm gonna go in. Now these are 2 separate plants here, but I'm gonna put them together. And I'm gonna end up staking this plant too, probably very soon after this, after I pot this up, because they do better on steaks. And I need to get some like really good ones, but these aerial roots, like you can see them here, like it's reaching. It needs to grip onto something, and it's a little mad at me, not gonna lie. Like some of the newer leaves that I put out on one vine, they're a little pathetic looking, for lack of better words. So I'm just gonna kind of go in and just mix this in here. And now the fertilizer, I think I'm gonna add some fertilizer in the center here. Actually, I have to see what it says. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to sprinkle it on top. Thoroughly blend super mix into potting medium. Okay, using 1 cup per 10 gallons of soil. Okay, so just a sprinkle, just a sprinkle. I'm gonna mix it right on in there. I'm really excited about trying this out because a lot of people swear by this stuff. It's like worm castings. It's like totally black. Okay, I'm gonna mix that in there and then just keep adding soil. Now there is fertilizer mixed into these bags of soil already, so just getting a boost. Oh my gosh. So I did a repot not that long ago, and I realized like how much I missed soil because I've just been like knee deep in leca lately, but I really love it and I miss it. And I think these plants are gonna be so happy. I'll do an update in the fall. Okay, so let's talk about other things. What should we talk about? This garden behind me, for one. Let's talk about that. I posted in my Instagram stories about how this garden is out of control. We potted up, oh man, tomatoes, peppers, rosemary. What else did we? A couple different types of tomato, actually. This garden bed, whatever was in there before we moved in, completely took over. Like, I don't know what this is yet because there's no blooms on it. There's no flowers. But I'm gonna guess like cucumber, squash maybe. I don't know. I didn't think it was the season for squash, but apparently they can start growing now. It's just ridiculous. It's just like, it's taken over completely. I don't know how to feel about it. Like, if it's cucumber, great. I love cucumber. Jay hates it, but I love it. If it's squash, I'm gonna have to like make spaghetti squash. Like, I don't know what I'm gonna do with it because we really don't eat squash a lot. That's too much of one vegetable, in my opinion, and it's taking over the garden bed. So what I think we're gonna have to do in the fall, like once the season's done, is like get all that soil out. Because if there's any seeds left in there, it's just gonna do this again next year, right? One done. Look how beautiful that is. Even trailing, she's a beaut. She is a beaut. Why are you tangled? What's going on here? Oh, there we go. But still, she prefers to climb, so we're gonna let her do that. I will give this water when I'm done. I really like these pots. These pots are super lightweight, like very lightweight. I do love me my terracotta, but sometimes they're heavy, you know? Okay, let's go. Let's keep the Syngonium theme. Let's go in with the elbow, shall we? Oh my gosh. This is the newest leaf up here. This is such a beautiful plant. I love the Syngonium Elbow. I really wasn't a huge fan of Syngonium, like, to begin with. I don't know. I just never really enjoyed them until the one I just repotted, and this one just started rewarding me with so many leaves. It's like, this is a beautiful freaking plant, you know? It really is. It's so pretty. And in the right conditions, they grow like crazy. All right, I'm gonna do a little bit more soil here, and then I'm gonna put some fertilizer in, just a sprinkle, and mix that up. Also, I will link this in the description below. These soil scoops, oh my gosh, they're the best because you can take that point and like mix soil, and it's very directional. Like if you're topping your plants with lava stone, like I do a lot, which I'll probably do with these once it comes in. I just ordered some. I'll link that below too. But these are great for a lot of things. It's something that I didn't know I needed until I had it. You know what I mean? I forgot to put my label. Well, label girl. All right, let's see what this looks like. Yeah. Look at these roots, you guys. See what I'm saying? It's ridiculous. All right, I'm gonna take down my plant braces. This is Velcro tape, which I'll also link below. I swear by this stuff because you could reuse it, and it's nice for like on bamboo stakes like this. You can stake it up. Gosh. My gosh. Look at that. I mean, the roots on this thing are just incredible. Hope it stays that way. No rot at all. So pretty. Okay, so I think I might stake this now with that same stake just until I get a different one. Yeah, why not? Put the plant braces back on there. So how are you guys doing? How's everybody doing? I would love to know like what you guys have been up to in the comments. Like, has anybody gone out of town, taken any trips? Tell me about it so I could live vicariously through you guys. We were going to go somewhere. We were gonna go to New York. We had some family stuff come up. So I don't think we're gonna do that now. Which I'm really sad because I have not been to New York in over 2 years. My sister-in-law is pregnant again, and she's due in October, and I just really wanted to see them. I haven't seen my mother-in-law in a while. Jay hasn't been there in a while either. We have these tickets that we had from the pandemic. We were supposed to go to Arizona. My mom gifted us tickets to go to Arizona, and they were valued at a certain dollar amount. So American Airlines pretty much gave us that like voucher for our flight because we couldn't go in the pandemic. And come on, stay up there. We wanted to go back to New York, but to go to New York like within the next couple of months is like $450, $400. It's insane what tickets cost right now to some places. And then I see some other places and it's like not that bad. So I don't know. It's just a lot of money. This isn't working for some reason. It's not. The soil mix is so airy. It's not holding up my stick. It needs something. But yeah, so we don't know what we're gonna do. Trying to find somewhere else to go, possibly in August, but I don't know. We don't know. It might be a summer of no traveling, which is funny because that was last year. Like, we'd really like to go somewhere. All right, she's done. She's potted up. Ooh, it is hot out here, you guys. Wow. All right, we'll give her some water in a little bit. Done. Now let's do the macrophyllum. Macrophyllum. Okay, so this is like not really on this stake here, but it did grow through it and kind of helped it along. These are, you can like stack these on top of each other. This is what I had on my big Syngonium and it like fell over. Here's another just plant stake. I might stake this because look at how tall it is. Like it's ridiculous. I just don't have anything tall enough. Look at this. Look at this. I mean, it just grows all in the leca. It's insane. All right, let's go back to pink. Okay. So yeah, vacation. I don't know. Probably not going to happen. But I would love to hear, you know, where you guys went, what you guys did with your summer. Sorry it took so long of a break. I just needed time to rejuvenate myself. I don't know if that's the word I'm looking for, but it's been really busy with weddings. Really busy with weddings. I expected 2021 to be busy. I didn't expect it to be this busy. And I'm not complaining. Like, I'm very, very happy that things are back to normal again. Well, whatever normal looks like. Oh my God, shut up! Stupid ass cicadas! It worked. They're so loud and annoying. Like, why? Why do you have to be that loud? Why? Whatever. Summer in the Midwest, am I right? Do you guys have cicadas where you're at? Like, what part of the world are you in, and do you have cicadas? Let me know in the comments. It's gonna be a busy comment section. Because I'm curious. I'm curious to know, like, a lot of people like cicadas. It really freaks me out that so many of you guys like cicadas. They're so ugly, you guys. Ugh, I'm sorry, but they are. Okay, let's see if this will work. That's not gonna work. Who am I fooling with that? I'm trying to like get this down into one of the holes of the self-watering pot. Oh, it did it. I mean, that might give it a little bit of brace, but it's not. Look at the top of that and look at this. Like, what am I even thinking? Maybe I'll stack another one on top of there. I'll do that. Okay, this is finished. I do have the stake in there, but I'm gonna add another one to the top here. But it's done. So it'll probably like go up halfway and then like fall down like this. But still beautiful. Look at these leaves. I'm gonna do a close-up in some better light at the end of this video, so stay tuned for that. Ooh, okay, last one. Are we still recording? Okay, thank God. Battery's dying. Blue. All right, my Rhaphidophora, which this plant wasn't doing very well for a while. It was kind of pissed off at me. And then I brought it here. I had it in my living room at my old house. It wasn't getting enough light. And then I put it in my kitchen window at my old house, and then it started to put out some new growth. It does really enjoy being in LECA, but then I brought it here to the new house. And we have a corner window in our kitchen, and I put it in there. It has taken off. It's easily tripled in size since we moved in, like, what, a month and a half ago? New leaves, like, every single week. Very rewarding plant. There's actually 2 cuttings in here, both of which I got from Becca. This one, let me see. Okay, this very tall one here. So this cutting, she gave me July 18th of last year. And she sent it to me, it was probably like this big. Like just this chunk, maybe 5 leaves. In 1 year. 1 year! Look at how big this has gotten. And this other shorter one that stops right here, she gave me back in March of 2020. And the other one's grown more. Isn't that weird? This container is dry. I'm a horrible plant parent. Wow. Woo! Wow, look at these roots. They're super white. Okay, I am going to take this stick out because it's not serving a purpose. And then put these together. And we're gonna patch you up with that stick because it definitely needs some brace. Oh my God. Oh, it's huge. It's just like falling over. So how many of you guys are just like, are you guys kind of, is the plant craze kind of coming down now that the world's opening back up? I'm curious about this. I feel like we should talk about this on the podcast, but I'm wondering if this huge plant hype that happened in 2020, if it's going away. Like, I haven't really been paying attention just because I have other things going on. Okay, you're invading my space. I wonder if, like, because people are going out now and, you know, it's everything's opening back up, are people really gonna be this much into plants still? I feel like when I got into plants, the world was open and I still had time for plants. And if anything, like, if you just joined the plant community last year during the pandemic, chances are you still have a love for plants that you had last year. You're just a little bit busier now. So I'm just wondering if, like, plant shops are experiencing a lull or, like, you know, a slowdown, or if it's the complete opposite and people are going plant shopping like crazy, because for the longest a lot of stores were closed and it was like online ordering only. You know, so I wonder. Okay, this guy is gonna need to calm down. It's gonna have to be like that. I know you can't see me. All right. Oh my gosh, this soil is just a dream. It's a dream. It's a dream. I just ordered another bag of De La tanks because I'm running out. But I do want to say, while this video is not sponsored, thank you so much to Tank's Green Stuff for sending me the cactus mix and the fertilizer to test out. I really appreciate it. I'm really excited because I hear this cactus mix is just great. Okay, this is done. It's good. It needs water, but it's good. That pot was so dry. All right, guys, my battery's going. I am really glad that we got through this video without having to change batteries. You know, that's an accomplishment in and of itself. We went from LECA to soil. We're testing soils. We're testing fertilizer. We're testing self-watering pots. This is like one big test video. We got to chat for a little bit, which I'm excited to always do with you guys, even though this feels like a one-sided conversation. But you'll talk to me in the comments, right? Thanks so much for being here. Thanks for being so patient with me while I took a little hiatus. Do you want to see this area of repotting? I'll show you. We got the trash, we got the fertilizer, we have the empty pots, all the plants, the LECA spill, and soil. Nice little behind the scenes repotting that you don't see on camera.